Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show just the important stuff for beating the game. For first time viewers, this will look different to a normal walkthrough. It shows just the essentials so you don't need to spend a long time watching this video. Today we're playing Croc for PS1 and we'll be going through how to get 100% completion in the game. Before we get stuck into it, if you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing to keep up to date. It helps out the channel a whole bunch and I have a new video out every week. Alrighty, so when you play this game, the first thing that you're going to notice is the controls are pretty awful. It's got like tank controls. So the way that I think about it, like hold forward to move and then steer with left and right as you're playing. You can jump with X, you can tail attack with square. With circle, you can turn around 180 degrees, which is actually pretty useful. Remember that one? Triangle lets you look around. L1 and R1, they sort of sidestep. L2 and R2 do adjust the camera. And then you can use the R stick to adjust the camera as well. So just keep those in mind as you're playing through. Now there are various collectibles in each level, so you've got these 5 sort of coloured crystal things. You do need to collect the colourful crystals, which we're getting up the top there, but you don't need to collect the normal crystals. The normal sort of colourless crystals, what they do is sort of like rings in Sonic. So if you get 100, you'll get an extra life. If you get hurt, you'll lose a bunch of crystals. So you can see me collecting a bunch here just to gather up health and stuff, but you absolutely don't need to, except that there is sometimes a coloured crystal hidden inside the normal crystal, so you just got to be conscious of that. So work your way through this first level and try and get the same objects that I'm grabbing here. Now in terms of 100%ing, we need to get all the Gobbos for each level, so that little brown creature thing is what we're trying to collect, and there's 6 of them in each level, so that's how you'll know if you've 100%ed that. Aside from that, there's no other criteria for 100%ing the game, so it's just those 6 little Gobbo creature things. Now, you might be wondering, oh, I'm collecting the color crystals, don't you need that to 100% it? Technically, yes, but what the color crystals do is they open a door, so there's pretty much no way to get through the level without collecting those color crystals and everything. So keep progressing your way on here, just making your way through, and I'll speed it up just so that you don't have to watch me play slowly and terribly. It's a pretty slow-paced game, but you do get used to the controls after a while. Do just give it time. So that little gong there, if you hit it, you win the level, so absolutely don't hit it yet. You can get a little gobbo here. And another little thing there. And then we can drop down this hole eventually. So for this guy, you got to let him like lunge at you and then go down when he's gone down. You can sort of grab onto boxes like that and you can ground pound through. I don't think I mentioned, but to ground pound, you just double tap the jump button. So jump and then jump again, and that'll do it for you. Now this is what I was talking about with the colored door. So you got to get through with your 5 crystals there. So yeah, you technically need them to 100% it, but you know, you're not going to be able to get all the Gobbos without getting those crystals. There we go. And we have a little gong there to hit. And that's the end of 1-1. Alright, coming into 1-2 here. So a couple boxes on the side to grab. There's a climbable wall there, very easy to miss. I remember when I first played this game, I didn't 100% this level because I didn't realize this area was up here. Now, don't break the boxes yet until you're sure that you've got everything up there, because sometimes you need boxes to get up to various different higher points. So colored crystals in there. Let that guy lunge at you, he'll go back in. And he sort of has like a bouncy thing on it. Alright, there's another Gobbo in the box there. Be sure to grab that. And we got a key there to get through. That key unlocks that Gobbo. Alright, we get that one, number 4. Make sure not to hit the gong yet until you've gone through this door. There's another Gobbo inside that box there, and then we're done. 1-3. Okay, so we're in here. You can grab those little crystals on the side if you want to, but the color crystal is there. Just remember these sort of colorless crystals you don't actually have to get. I've gone around the corner there just to get into a little secret area. Secret areas usually just have lives and crystals and stuff, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Alright, this is like a little matching game. You just got to see which one he ends up in and ground pound the correct one. And through the door. So with these boxes, you definitely want to break them going top to bottom. Don't break the bottom ones first, otherwise you won't get up to the top ones. Alright, we can trigger a little platform to go there. There's a key behind that gong that's probably very easy to miss, I'd imagine. Alright, so this one you just have to jump on the correct switch. The easiest way that I found was sort of doing jumping across. Well, actually, the easiest way to do the movement is by facing left or right and jumping forward and back, but then you actually can't see what's happening. You'll run into a little boss here, so that's sort of the structure of this game. You got sort of 3 normal levels and then a boss level. And if you've 100%ed it, you'll get a secret level after the boss level. So it's a good way to keep track of whether you're getting 100% or not. Right, with this boss here, you just run around and let him chase you. He will eventually tire himself out. And you can sort of tail whack him when he's done that. Alright, next up we have the secret level here. So with the secret levels, there's not really too much to them. There's not like Gobbos in there or anything. You just have to get to the end. And then rather than ending with a gong, you end with a little puzzle piece. So there's a little key at the top there. Be sure to grab that. We can open up that little cage there. Again, don't worry about getting these like colorless crystals if you're doing well at the game. It's only really for extra lives if you want them or anything. Alright, now that we got the key, we're just heading back. And there's a puzzle piece. Kind of reminds me of Banjo or something. I've gone in here to grab the colored crystals, but you don't actually need to go in here if you don't want to. Just grab the puzzle piece when you're ready and we're done. Alright, moving on to World 2. So we're just going to jump up here and grab the key. And there's a gobbo inside that box. Be sure to get that. There's a colored crystal inside that box. You can ground pound down through there to get another gobbo. And then we'll just climb back up again. Got crystals across here and a gobbo. And you should have all 5 crystals at this point. This ground pound is very tricky. You just want to get on the edge of the boxes there and go across. There we go. Alright, 2-2. Alright, colored crystal behind the gong there. Very easy to miss that one. I would say as a general practice, it's probably worth checking behind the gong whenever you play a level in this game, because there's usually stuff hidden there. Jump across here to get these boxes, and there's a key behind there. Be sure to grab that. Alrighty, 2-3 we're into. So up here and through the boxes. That box is kind of annoying. It runs away from you, but it has a gobbo inside. Now these platforms are a little bit treacherous, but just take your time on them and jump forward carefully to the next ones. Little crystal up there, be sure to grab it. And you actually jump in this water. Alright, so swimming around here, there's just a gobbo at the end of the water section. And we can head back out. And there we go. Alright, next up we have the boss of the area. You notice the boss is generally a trend of the boss turning like little animals into bigger animals. You just gotta deal with them. Alright, heading through. It's good to grab a couple of crystals here just to have as like health or anything. So if you get hit, you can recover. Basically what you gotta do is let this guy try and punch you. And then he would tire himself out, so hit him and then ground pound on the stomach. Just remember to ground pound, you double tap and that jump button. Alright, if you got 100%, you should be in the secret level now. There's a little key to grab up there. You gotta be careful of those other platforms, they expand and shrink. Okay, 3-1, we're heading in here. So there's a gobbo inside there. Careful of the slippery ice. There's a little colored gem there, but you gotta go all the way back after you get it, which is a little bit frustrating. You can jump back up on the top of the grate, luckily, to get back. Alright, with here, there's a little box up there, so grab that first, and then just push it back so you can jump up to the next section. Alright, hidden one back here. A good strategy to remember is that you should have 5 gobbos before you go into the colored crystal door thing, so just keep that in mind and you should be fine. There we go. Alrighty, 3-2. Jumping up here. Now there's a little platform down there. This just takes you to like one of those secret areas, so technically you don't really have to go there, but I thought I'd just show it off that it exists. You can get like extra lives and stuff there if you want. Alright, heading through. There's a gobbo behind there. A little colored gem up there. Make sure you don't break that box. You need to get back up onto the thing. This one you just got to catch the crystals. That's what you're aiming to do. Again, like holding forward and jumping left and right is recommended, but it can be very tricky to do this one. You also got the side step button with L1 and R1, but that's a bit slow, so it's quite difficult to do it. Alright, moving on. So this level we got a little box there with colored crystal in it. Another colored crystal and a gobbo there. Gotta go for some swim. Alright, so up here there's a little key to grab. Be sure to get that. One of those boxes that runs away from you, very annoying. There's another key there. And another one. Alright, so now we can actually get this gobbo that was probably frustrating you before. Grab a little colored crystal from there and through the door. Bit of a treacherous platforming section, but we'll make it through. And the gobbo right at the end. Alright, next up we've got the boss of this level. So grab some crystals for health and then head straight through. Alright, this guy's going to try and fly at you and then slam on the ground. There we go. Alright, I get the secret level up next. And there's a puzzle piece. Alright, next area. So spawn those platforms, that'll get you the key. Making our way back, we can now unlock that box and get a colored crystal. That box has got a gobbo in there, so be sure to grab that. And another one. Alright, heading up here, we got a couple crystals to grab. Don't forget, as you're doing these tight turnarounds, you can use that circle button to sort of turn around on the spot. It's worth knowing about. Alrighty, gobbo in there, and the little door. That one was pretty easy. Alrighty, next level. So down there's a colored crystal, just grab that one. And a gobbo. And there's another one just there. You can skip all that little section there because we're going to need a key. So there's our key there. We'll just head back in. Grab that, and we can just ground pound through all these. Gobbos in the middle one. Alright, colored crystal in there. And we'll head through. There's just a gobbo in that section. And there we go. Alright, next level we got. So just head straight into the door. And sort of reusing this platformy stuff again. There's a little hidden area down there if you want it, but I'm not going to bother. Jump through those boxes. There's a gobbo on one of them. And in here as well. One of these annoying mini games as well, where you got to jump around on the buttons. Alright, the secret colored crystals in that very last bit of the monkey bars there, so you do have to jump up and get it. We'll head straight through. There we go. Alright, next level is the boss for this area. So just heading through this little dark section here. Alright, there's the boss. You just gotta sort of tail twirl them and then you'll get it. Alright, we'll have the secret area now. This one's fairly linear, so just head through, take a left through this section. You can fall straight down, there's a puzzle. Alright, next up we got World 5, so we're going to head in here, grab the key from up there, as well as Gobbo. Jumping up here, got 2 boxes there, Gobbo's in the right one. Underneath this there's a key and a colored crystal to grab, so be sure to do that. And then try and fall back onto the platform as it's sort of coming up there. Alright, we need to hit that button. There's a Gobbo in the right box and a colored crystal in the left one. Little elephant guy here, so just ride him across. Little colored crystal there to collect. And another Gobbo. And the crystal door is just over the other side. Bit of a weird path in the dark, but just take this same way that I'm going through there, and it's a race, so learn the path and then do it. Alright, heading through. So another sort of dark section here. You grab the blue colored crystal and a Gobbo from there. We can jump down this little pipe here. And there we go, got him. So if we head back out, we can jump back now. And we want to go on these monkey bars here, and a Gobbo in there. Jump down that pipe now. And there's a little switch inside there, so trigger that. Alright, we can head through this pipe, get to a swimming section there. Colored crystals to grab. And a key from that guy. Alright, through that little door there, we got another race. So just cut the corners tight and you'll be fine. And there we go. Gotta head back and get a Gobbo there, and we're done. Alrighty, next level. So you can start yourself a little switch for that platform there. There's a Gobbo there, be sure to grab it. And there we go, heading through. Alright, that spawns a little platform to get up to the box there. And we can go for a swim. So over here, be sure to grab the key and a little colored crystal from that box. And we'll head back out. So platforms spawn now. We can head back up here. Getting that Gobbo is pretty frustrating, or you can just climb the monkey bars from underneath. Through here we got another little race thing. There we go. Once we've won that though, we're going to have to go back and get the Gobbo from the cage. Alright, next up we have the boss. So we'll swim in for a little while there. Alright, so let him try and attack you and then just sort of spin him in the water you again. And we got the secret area coming up next. So through that little hole there, you fall down. And there's puzzle. Our next set of levels, so we head up here to grab a gobbo from there. And we can balloon down to grab the key. Just through the door now. Get a monkey bar across here, there should be a color gem up the top, and jump back to grab the key. That key is very easy to miss. Alright, through the little door here. Alright, a little key up there to grab. And another key to grab there. There we go. There's a gobbo there as well. And we'll head through the color door. So again, a little race here, you can just balloon down there, and we're done. Alright, ballooning down this section here. And we get the silver key, and we're going to go down that pipe. Alright, grab another key. And we're just going to jump across this section here. So that's spawned as a platform in. You just want to do that thing where you're right on the edge of the boxes and ground pounding and grabbing onto the next one. It can be a little bit tricky to do. There's a gobbo on that first one. And through that pipe. There we go. Alright, should have 5 gobbos at this point and through the rainbow door. Alright, grab that, grab the gobbo on the edge, and then we're done. Next level. Alright, straight through here. There's the gobbo to grab in that, and a key. Alright, grab the key from up there, ground pound through. And there's a little climbable wall there, pretty easy to miss. Alright, we can monkey bar across there, and then head back. Alright, through here we got the key, so unlock the cage. And then you got a colored crystal in that last box there. You jump on the button. And we get a gobbo from there. We'll head straight through the rainbow door. Another little race thing. Let's come back and grab the gobbo and then we're done. Alright, next up we have a boss. So it's this little cactus guy. And heading through. The same sort of thing, let him chase you, get tired, and then hit him. Alright, coming in next we have the secret level, climb these walls. And then straight down. You're going to go through that left door there. And through this pipe. And we need to go for a little swim here, so just head straight down through there. We've got a little key to grab. And there we go. Next up we have sort of the castle theme stages. That always means you're getting close to the end of the game. Alright, so a little gobbo in there to grab. Now this little box stack puzzle can be a little bit finicky to deal with, but you can push them like I pushed them there. That'll get you through. Alright, coming up these stairs, we're just going to head across. Get a little platform to wait for there. And we're just going to head up. It can be a bit annoying, but just jump on his buttons, try not to get hit. Through the rainbow door, and we got that guy. Next level. Alright, up these stairs. Just gonna head across. Get a gobbo in there. And again. Alright, heading through, we got the rainbow door. So who's going to go through and activate switches where you can. And there we go. Alrighty, next level. So you got a little key to grab there. Little cheeky game where you got to get the right box. Game where you got the moving box. Basically what this is a little collection of all the mini games we played so far. So you want to inflate him and blow him up. Got all the colored crystals there. It's a fun level, this one. Apart from the mini games. Alright, get a silver key there. Unlock that cage and then we're done. Alright, so we got a little boss here to deal with. Straight through that door. And don't mind the falling platforms or shrinking platforms. Alright, so use on that thing to damage it, and there we go. Alright, next up here, you gotta break the box to get that guy falling through it. And you get the key. Key drops there as well. Pretty sure you have to kill all those enemies to get the keys, so that's why we're doing that. There we go. Alright, next set of levels we got here. So just break those boxes there. Careful of the zoomy zoom, guys. We got all the family portraits, which is always interesting. Alright, heading through here. Alright, that box there has the gobbo in it, so be sure to grab it. And we're just waiting for the platform to spawn right in before we commit to jumping. Next level, you fall down this little bit here, and you got some enemies that are falling on, so just deal with those as they come through. You got these rising and lowering platforms. And another falling section. So you just deal with the enemies again. Alright, we've got a little gobbo there to grab, and we'll head through. So a color gem in that last crystal there, be sure to grab it. And in that one too. If you know the path, you can get through there, or you can just wait for him. Alright, this level the flipping blocks. Alright, we're heading through the door there. Now, these blocks will only flip as he does his hammer, so you can sort of time your jumps and everything with that. There's a little color gem to grab there. And we can jump across. There we go. Alright. Gobbos to grab in there. And we're through. Alright, now this is sort of the semi-final battle. There's another secret boss at the end if you've 100%ed it, but we'll just go through here. Alright. So you gotta let him try and hit you, get tired, and then hit him. This one here, he's gonna zoom at you, so similar concept. So wait for him to zoom and then hit him. Over here, he's going to shoot sort of lightning at you. Let him shoot the lightning, wait for him to get tired, and then hit him. You may be noticing a theme with these bosses. Now, you'll get the credits here, but there is still more to do to 100% the game, so just let those play out. So next up, we have another secret level if you got all the puzzle pieces. There we go. Now, if you get all the puzzle pieces, you're going to get this little cutscene here where Croc puts them together, and you unlock this like secret island area thing. So we're going to head in. Alright, there's a climbing wall here, so be sure to get that. And a little gong to hit there. Then got the next little secret one. You might notice there were like no Gobbos or anything. That's because we've sort of 100% of the game at this point. We're just getting to the proper final boss. These are also almost like remixed versions of the original levels. Here we go, and just riding that platform forward, dealing with these guys on the way. Alright, next up we got the desert level, so just fly down to grab that key. Alright, falling down here. And there we go. Alright, we get the castle level here. This guy, so blow him up, he'll break the door. And there we go. Alright, we'll come into here. This is the final battle. So basically you just have to hit the gongs and it's done. Final battle's not too bad to deal with, really. And there we go. So if you've 100%ed it, you get that 100% message and obviously the whole secret world to confirm that you've done that. And that's pretty much everything this game has to offer. So I hope you found this video useful and thanks so much for watching.